What is the difference between delegated legislation and executive legislation? Now, both of these refer to legislation made by the executive. The key difference is regarding where the power to make these legislations is coming from. At the highest level, the power to make any legislation has to come from the Constitution, and the Constitution grants the powers to make laws to the legislature. After making a law, the legislature may delegate some of the powers under that law to the executive. The rules, regulations, and orders issued by the executive under the powers delegated to them by the legislature is called delegated legislation. For example, the Constitution gives the power to levy taxes. The legislature makes the Income Tax Act using the powers given to them by the Constitution. The legislature will then delegate some of the powers under the Income Tax Act to the executive, which is the Income Tax Department. The Income Tax Department then makes various income tax rules, regulations, and orders, which are delegated legislation. But the executive also has some law-making powers, which are granted directly by the Constitution. For example, the Constitution grants the powers to the President and the governors to issue ordinances, which are temporary laws created by the executive when the legislature is not in session and some immediate action is required. These ordinances have the same force as an act of the legislature, but they must be approved by the legislature once it reconvenes. So these executive legislations are normally temporary laws made directly by the executive.